Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today at Frazee High School with Pat Putz, and she works in community ed. Hi, Pat.
Hi, thanks for having me, Hank.
Welcome to the program. And so you're dealing with GED, which stands for what?
Good question. That'd be a good trivia question. GED stands for General Education Development. Most people think diploma, but it is development. GED was started right after World War II. It was addressing the needs of the soldiers who went off to serve our country and were not able to receive a high school diploma. So this program was started. It has been going strong ever since. This is an opportunity for students, for whatever reason, who cannot complete high school, can use this certificate. I don't know if in place of a high school diploma, but it's certainly the equivalent of a high school diploma, which will open the door for even more education.
Do you see more need for this nowadays?
Well, it's always been there. One thing that people might not be aware of, in 2010, 1 out of every 10 high school diplomas was a GED certificate. So there is a need there, and I don't see it going away. For many, many reasons, students are not able to complete high school. One thing I should mention real quick, Hank, whenever I do programs for GED to promote getting your GED, what I want to say right off is this is for students. If you are in high school, I am not recruiting high school students. Stay in school, okay? I want to make that very clear. Sometimes students think, oh, well, gee, I'm, not having much fun here in high school. I'll just, drop out and go take a test real quick and be done. No. Stay in school. But for some reason, whatever reason, if that's not the case, and you have left school either last year or 20 years ago, especially if you've left 20 years ago, you know that for any type of job in today's market, you have to have at least a high school diploma.
And, when we look at this program now, it's going to be a community education program, so, excuse me. When can they sign up for this, and how do they go about it?
They need to contact the school and contact community ed. What they do is they just give their name and number to Lori Thorpe, and then I will contact the students. We are starting our spring session here on Monday, March 5th. Okay, I don't have the dates in front of me. I apologize. And the students need to attend an orientation before they can start classes. The orientation will be with me. It'll take approximately 2 hours, and that is required.
And then the class will be held here at the school and at night.
Yes, right now I've got the schedule going from 4 to 6 on Monday and Wednesday. But I always tell my students I am flexible. If you have a day job, if you need to have some different hours, I can be flexible. One thing I ask the students is, if I make a commitment to be flexible and change, you need to make that commitment also. You need to really say, this is the time that I'm going to work on my GED. Unfortunately, I get some students that, they sign up and then for whatever reason, they sort of kind of drop out. Okay, and I really want students to think about that. If their timing in their life is not quite ready for it, then maybe this isn't the time. But if you make the effort, I will too. The classes are free. There is no charge for the classes. And there again, if you need more education or, about the class, call Community Education and ask for Lori.
All right. I appreciate you being on the program, Pat. And so for all you out there in TV3 land, if you're interested in getting your GED, call the school, go to option 3, get to community ed, and get a hold of Lori Thorpe, and we'll get you set up. Remember, it's free, and Pat is putting in her time to do this. So thanks for being on the program, Pat.
Thanks, Hank. And remember, for education, it's never, ever too late.
All right. And with that, we'll be back for another segment of Spotlight on Frazee.
The Spotlight on Frazee is brought to you by the City of Frazee. When booking your special event, they invite you to the Frazee Event Center. And United Community Bank, where you are among friends. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ledke, and I'm here for the second segment with Maggie Wothe, Miss Teen Becker County. Hi, Maggie.
Hi, Hank.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. How about you?
Tremendous. And I know we've got a big thing for you coming up on March 4th.
Yes, that will be my send-off. And it's from 2 to 3 at the Frazee Event Center. So there'll be entertainment. Catherine Canuto will be performing, and the MC. I'll be showing my outfits, and I'll be closing with some of my own performing.
Well, and how close are you on getting all your stuff together financially for all this?
Oh, it's been really tough, trying to get sponsors and stuff, but I got sponsors, and now I just have to get sponsors for this send-off.
Okay, and so, so we're talking about March 4th, 2 to 3, and it'll be here at the Event Center, so that's Sunday afternoon. And now, with your pageant, can you tell us a little bit about where you're going then?
Well, my pageant will be in St. Cloud from March 10th and 11th. 10th will be at 7, and the 11th will be at 6, and Stevens Hall in St. Cloud. In the St. Cloud University. That's where Stephen Hall is. And there will be prelims on the 10th, and 11th there'll be the finals. So if you'd like to get tickets early, you can go on to www.minnesotapageants.com, all lowercase. And you can also, on that website, vote for me for the People's Choice Award.
Great. And I know this has been quite a time for you getting prepped for this and everything that's going on, and it's been a lot of work.
Yes, just first of all, getting the outfits is one of the big deals. I couldn't decide which dress I wanted, and
That's a typical woman thing to me.
Yes, and same thing with sponsors. Luckily, I've got wonderful sponsors.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad that you're representing us here, and I wish you all the best on this. So remember, come and see Maggie March 4th here at the Frazee Event Center, 2 to 3. Former Miss Minnesota, Catherine Canuto, will be here too. Come and listen to them, and I'll actually be making the welcome speech for you that show up. And then remember to go online, and what's the website again?
www.minnesotapageants.com.
And vote for Maggie.
Thank you very much, and I'll see you there, Hank, and hopefully all of you there too.
All right. And with that, we'll catch you next week on Spotlight on Frazee.